Hello, welcome to Judy Has Plans. I know there's a little bit of a glare over here. Sunlight's not great today. I'm having to use extra lamps. It's not what ideal, but I need to get this filmed today. So here we go. Today we're going to be in my wellness planner and my on-the-go planner. For my wellness planner, we're going to be using this Archer and Olive subscription. And then for my on-the-go, we are going to be celebrating along with the Happy Planner Tips and Tricks group of National Bake for Your Family Month in February. So we're going to do a baking theme. So I'm going to set that set off to the side for a minute. Oops. And let's go through this Archer and Olive set here. We will be doing the week of... Let's see. How did we not do... What? No, this is wrong. That's March. Okay, Judy, don't get ahead of yourself here. Let's take this last week of February while we still have it, okay? Okay. So we are definitely doing the week of February 23rd to March 1st. Can you believe it? Okay. So in this subscription, we have these little things, and I'm really not sure what they're for. I mean, they're kind of a cute shape, but what am I going to do with them? And then it comes with 3 washi tapes, and this is kind of a rejuvenation spa theme for this month. So it comes with, let's see, a bunch of papers back here, a bunch of 2-sided papers, or maybe 1-sided, I don't know. I won't be using any of them this week, but there's some pretty papers in here. Oh, they're 2-sided. Okay, and yeah, so there are some pretty papers. Again, I'm not going to use them this week, so I'm just going to set them up there out of my way. This is a Happy Planner mini checklist style layout. So if you're new here, I use this part in the middle to track stuff off my watch, and then this stuff up on top I use for appointments, I decorate, I use for symptoms that I'm feeling, just to keep track of things. And this one's really small, and it's easy to go with me when I go to the doctor, and I can go back and go, okay, this is what was going on then, and so that's how we do that. So we're going to go ahead and... Sorry, I am having something scratchy in my throat. We've got some on clear and some on paper. We've got some date ones. We've got some trackers and some little tapes. We've got some washi strips here. And then we have some boxes, okay? And then this one. It kind of looks out of sorts. I don't know how it kind of got in here, but not using that. It's not with the theme. So, these are actually kind of scaled to an Erin Condren planner. So they're not going to fit in here perfectly. So I may go ahead and pull... the Caliber Plan Mini Basics, because these stickers fit in these boxes pretty well. Not great. They're a little bit smaller, but I can deal with them. So we have the skinny ones, and we have, let's see, I'm thinking like maybe this baby blue and this kind of foamy green. Yeah, I think those two are what I would use. So we may use these bigger boxes down here along the bottom, just because, you know, they're not going to fit. And I don't worry so much along the bottom if they fit, but this is kind of a more of a daily, so I like the boxes to kind of fit the day, if that makes any sense. If not, just say, okay, crazy lady, whatever. So let's get at it. I'm going to go start laying some boxes down. I just kind of go back and forth between the blue and that kind of seafoam green. So yeah, I just got home from a baby shower for my soon-to-be grandson being here. And so I need to get this film. I've got a lot going on this week. And oh, that is way crooked, Juju. So I'm a little tired, but I need to get this done. So we're going to do it. So bear with me if I'm a little out of sorts or wonky or something's just not jiving with me. I don't know. If you happen to notice, just let it go. Let it go, let it go. Because yeah, I am really tired. I don't think I slept real good last night. I picked up a new CPAP mask on Friday. And so I'm still kind of getting used to it and kind of struggling a little bit, but I'm hoping it will work out. The guy at the CPAP place that fitted it seemed to think it would be a better fit for me, so we shall see. But I don't feel like I got a whole lot of sleep last night. I felt like I was up a lot. So, yeah. There's that. Let's see. I think these are too big up there because I've already got dates put in. So I guess we'll just hold on. Had I known, I would have used these dates, but I've already put dates in. So I think we're just going to set that off to the side and not worry about it. Let's do, is this really wide? Is it really that wide or is it 2 strips? There lies the question. It is, no, this one's 2 strips. Okay, maybe this one's 2 strips too. What do we think? Yeah, it is. Okay, I see the definition now. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this washi strip over here. So yes, it's a very Germany day in Germany. It's gray. I'm tired of it. Somebody told me yesterday it's supposed to be like in the 60s later this week with no rain. And I went, yeah, okay. I'll believe that when I see it. But I guess we can hope and dream. In the meantime, so let's get some wellness going here, and maybe I can woo-saw all this away. Okay, I like this one with the little. Look, we could probably put another thin piece of washi. That one's all pretty wide. There are some thinner pieces. What about this blue with the hearts? That would be cute, huh? We could do some of that down along the bottom. Let's see if I can line it up. How good am I? Not bad today. Okay, there's that. Let's put this one here. Oh, that's gonna cover. Okay, let's do this then. Good thing about washi tape is it's pretty easy to move around. Okay. There we go. Let's do that. And then I think we'll put this one back on here. And maybe we'll use this thin one over here. Yeah, so I was on base today, on the big base, on a Sunday. And that is like my number one rule. I hate going near that base on Sunday. There's too many people. Ugh. There's too many of you making me crazy today. So, I had to deal with that. I actually had to go to the commissary, which was like, oh, a fate worse than death. Probably not. I know I'm over-exaggerating, but these people like to be on my last nerves most of the time. Okay, let's go ahead and peel this side up. Oh, no. That's right. I'm going to do... Okay, sorry. I'm going to have to flip the paper. My old eyes. Oh, so I was out with the ladies last night. We had a Women Who wine tasting at one of our favorite vinoteques here in the area. All right, let's go ahead and put down an ice cream and a macaron. Maybe I'll pretend I'm at a French spa. What do we think? So, yeah. So we went out and did that yesterday, or yesterday afternoon. It was like late afternoon. Had a fun afternoon doing that. It's always good to meet new people. And so we did. Got to meet some new friends. Hang out with some other friends. And let's see, I think I'm going to put this one right here. It's a little pretty, huh? Maybe this other blue next to it. What do we think? I think I need my tweezers. It's a little too close together for my fat fingers. So yeah, we had a good time last night. Let's see, I'm not sure. Those ones will. Let's do like a refreshing cucumber drink up here. We can do some slippers and a robe. Might do the slippers and cut the robe off, or I mean, do this robe and cut the slippers off. Ay, ay, ay. Heavens to Beth. I'll just put the slippers down below. How's that? There we go. And maybe a sprig of mint. Some refreshing mint right there. Okay. I think that's going to work for my wellness for this week. Let's put it back on the disc, see what we think. Okay, that's the wellness one. So I'm going to scoop all this off to the side over here. And deal with that later. That goes with it. Okay, It's a better view. What do you think of that? I think I like it. I think that's nice and relaxing. So I'm going to scoot that one off to the side. Now we're going to bring in my on-the-go planner. And we are going to do, that's January, we don't need that. We are going to do this week. This week will be, and I started this week doing the dates or I started the month doing the dates in the heart. So we're going to go ahead and finish that. So I need to pull that book. Where did that go? Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Where did that go, Judy? Oh, I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yep, there it is. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and finish up with our dates here. Oh, let me pull this off the disc. Like I said, you're going to have to keep me on track because I'm a little discombobulated. I'm really tired. And when I'm tired, my brain doesn't always go the way I want it to. Okay, so 23, 24, 25. But they had a very nice baby shower. It was put on by their co-workers. They both work on the base in similar jobs, but at different bases. So it's a small family that works, you know, they become a family because they all work kind of the same job, but at different bases. So they all kind of know each other, and they, I think some of them kind of substitute for each other. And so it was a combination of their co-workers. Okay, and then I'm going to use, even though it's March 1, I'm just going to finish this week out with putting that one down there. Okay, throw that off to the side. Now, because it's National Baking Month, and we're going to wind out the month, I thought it would be fun to do it with a baking theme. So I have this old pack, and it's got stickers in it, and it's got a bunch of scrapbook papers. And so I thought it would be fun to just put down some of these stickers. But I really like these little, I think I may go ahead and start with doing, okay, let me grab my cutter. It's right here. This is a Fisker's cutter. I had another Fisker's cutter for ages and ages and ages and loved it. But I saw this one and I decided to upgrade. Okay, so 4.5 by 6.5 is my measurements. Okay, so where did that paper, right here, Judy. Okay, so 4.5 by 6.5. Oh, I don't want that doodle bug thing down there, so let's do that 6.5. Okay. Oh, I did get it down there. Darn it. Okay, well, is what it is. Okay. So I need my tape runner, which I moved over to the other desk. Hold on. Okay. Oh. Okay, tape runner. What is going on here? Okay. Let's line it up here, and then I'll just trim where I need to. And I'm obviously going to have to punch holes. So, okay. Well, just need to trim a little on the side where I got it a little crooked. Okay. Let's move all that off. All right, so then we'll put down, let's see. We've got some of these little stickers. How about if we covered that down there? Life is short, eat cake. It's funny, I enjoy baking. I'm just not a sweets eater. Luckily, the people in my house like to eat sweets. So it's not like I ever have to worry about it going to waste if I bake, because they will eat it. Okay, there's that. And then I like this one. Wishing you a sparkling of happiness. Okay, and then let's see, something down in here. I don't need happy birthday. About you warm my heart. Do that one down there. And then maybe one of these little sayings. How about sprinkle kindness? Will that fit there? You know what? It's going to go over to Sunday, but I don't care, because if you've watched my stuff before, nothing happens in Germany on Sunday, at least shopping-wise. So I'm not out and about. If I'm out and about, I'm not needing my calendar with me. It means I'm out biking or hiking or hanging out with friends somewhere. So there's that. Okay, so I think that is going to work for my on-the-go planner for that week. So what did I do with that planner? Here it is. Oh, I need to punch this. So I'm going to grab my punch. Ooh, put some muscle in it. Muscle, muscle, muscle. Okay, so that's going to go on here. And this one's going to go over here. And that is my on the go for the week of February 23rd to March 1st. Can you believe it? I don't know where this whole year is just flying. Just slow down. I needed to slow, well, okay. Let's get to spring and then how about slow down? Because, you know, I can be done with the winter and make it go away. Okay, so those are my two planners for this week. For my wellness and my on the go. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me and watching me get these done. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to my channel. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment. I love to hear from you. I love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, so I'm going to go off and start dinner now. But you go, hopefully, are having an amazing Sunday. It's National Margarita Day today. And you go have a good rest of your weekend. So I will now say, choose.